If you're a tech company and you're not using AI in your marketing yet, you're going to be at a massive disadvantage over the next few years. So if you want to make sure that you stay ahead of the curve, then keep watching. My name is Alessandro Kushri, and I've worked with 50 plus tech companies and have helped them generate millions in revenue and in pipeline. And in this video, I'm going to show you the 5 AI tools we use in our agency to research markets, write ads, create creatives, build funnels, and launch campaigns way faster than most companies. So let's dive right into things. So the first AI tool that we're going to be talking about is Perplexity. And why are we starting with Perplexity? Well, Perplexity helps us understand our target market. Now you can use other AI tools to help you do some deep research, but from what we found and from what we've tested, we like Perplexity because it's able to scrape the web rather easily and help you consolidate a lot of that information and give you insights into what you should be writing ad copy about. So right before you write any ad copy or before you create any marketing materials, the first step should always be understanding your target market. And so I'm going to be going ahead and linking an actual prompt that we use with Complexity for you to be able to figure out what your ideal client profile is actually thinking about, what they're going through, and being able to actually research them specifically. So what you can do here is you basically put in a persona. We'll do one just for an example here. We would say ECTOs in the industry, let's say the SaaS industry, and we're targeting them in the United States. And you know what your client sells. They sell B2B SaaS software to manufacturers. Just a super random example. And then you'll see that with this prompt, what it's actually able to come out with as a byproduct of it. So here we have a lot of different business pain points that we can now turn into copy. And we have exactly more emotional drivers on what's actually going on, some trigger events that we can write copy for. Basically just an overview of this target market and what we can use to write ad copy for. So that's the most important part before you write any type of marketing materials, whether that be cold emails, paid ad campaigns, or just content in general, is you want to understand your target market. That's the first tool. Now, the second tool that we recommend that you use is none other than Claude. Now, Claude is great for writing copy. It's also great at designing websites and giving you ideas for what websites should look like. But for this video, we're going to be talking about Claude's ability to write copy and why it's super important and very useful for you to be able to use within your marketing campaigns. Now, what we like to do with Claude is basically create a project, and how you can create a project is you basically go into here. You have to be on a certain plan, I believe the pro plan. You name the project and you basically say what you're trying to achieve. Let's say write copy for ads. You create this, and the cool and neat thing about this is you can actually add instructions to tailor the Claude responses, and then you can add files. So just to show you exactly what we do, we have a project here that's actually trained on we have a whole bunch in here as you can see, but it's trained on our video ad scripts. So some of our best winning ad scripts, some of our example winning hooks, also some templates that we use, so that it's basically understanding what we do from a high level in terms of writing these video ads. One of the biggest things I always want to make sure that you guys take away from this is that don't rely on Claude to give you everything. You should actually create the initial first drafts, really make sure that you're writing your copy or you're writing your content. I feel like that's super important nowadays just because it's very easy to tell when copy is AI generated. However, this does help as a tool to be able to supplement whenever you are writing copy and you want a second set of eyes on something, or even you just want help polishing it up. That's what we use Claude for. We actually don't use Claude to write the full ad copy for us. We've just never found that to really be successful. And we feel like writing the ad copy yourself and using Claude as a way to tailor it and be able to come up with different angles for you, that's really where the use is going to be. Okay, so that's the AI tool number 2 that we recommend that you use. All right, now moving on to the third one, which is OpenArt. Now, what is OpenArt good for? For us, we love using it for static and image-based ads. Now, you can also use this for graphics, image-based graphics, content materials, whatever it may be, you can use OpenArt for. And I'm going to share with you exactly how you can leverage it really well. So first of all, if you go over here to the image section, you can actually see some of the images that we were just creating for some clients over here. You'll be able to take a look at some stuff, right? This is just an AI image-based ad, like before and afters. These work great for our clients, and we recommend that you guys start running some of these if you haven't already. But really how you go ahead and create a prompt and basically use this is fairly simple. Now, we're just going to use an example here just so you can take a look at how to do this. You just basically say, create me a static ad for manufacturers that are looking to automate their compliance reporting. It's super random. Give me a prompt that I can feed OpenArt. So what you should do is you should first figure out your ad copy. I'm just doing this just to skip things over, but you should first figure out your ad copy, what you want to create on the ad itself. Give this to ChatGPT and ask ChatGPT to create you a prompt for it and say using this actual ad copy. But let's just, put this in here just so you can see the quality. So I've just went ahead and copied and pasted this prompt in here. I'm gonna hit generate, and we're gonna have to wait a little bit here. I'll come back back when it's ready. Now, here's what it came out with in terms of the actual production here. Now, this is not a great ad, right? You should definitely modify this. And one way that you can actually do this is come in here and hit edit. And then you can actually prompt it to fix some of the things that are inside here to, create better ads. Really what you want to do is make sure that, you're testing different styles, testing different types of images. These also work great for content if you want to use content and basically have a written post with some type of AI generated image ad, but really you can get creative and use these for a lot of different aspects. So OpenArt's great for creating static based image ads. Hey, real quick, we help tech companies build out paid ad systems that generate calls consistently, and we guarantee to get your ads profitable within 90 days, or we work for free until we do. So if that's something that you're interested in, there's a link below where you can actually book a call with me and we can talk about it. Anyways, back to the video. Now that is the third AI tool I recommend. Now the fourth AI tool I recommend is what's called ElevenLabs. ElevenLabs is great in terms of a text-to-speech platform. I really like using ElevenLabs when we're creating some type of video ads, and let's say we don't have an actor, we're just using an avatar, or if we're just doing a voiceover on some motion graphics. ElevenLabs is really gonna give you really good quality voice content. That's what we use it for. Now you can use this for different things. They have a lot of different features here, such as voice changer, voice isolator, image and video, sound effects. So you can really use ElevenLabs for a lot of things related to audio side of things. For what we like using it for is, like I mentioned, creating video, sales letter, video ads, content that has any type of voiceovers. This is gonna work really great. The cool thing about it is you can really change a lot of different things. You can have different voices here. You can even create your own voice as well. So there's a whole bunch of different voices here that you can go ahead and create and use. And really, it's just a great tool all around for anything voice related. Okay, that is the fourth AI tool I recommend that you guys use. Now moving on to the last one, which is Gamma. Now, Gamma is great for a lot of different reasons. And for those of you who don't know what Gamma is, it's just a presentation builder, but it has a lot of cool, unique AI features built right in with it and makes it really easy to create really complex presentations in a matter of seconds. All right, and real quick, I'm gonna show you how to create an AI presentation using Gamma in a matter of seconds. So what you're gonna wanna do is hit this create new with AI section. Now you can use a couple of different ones here. What I like to do to give you the best actual output is use the paste in text section right here. And I've just gone ahead and created this simple outline from ChatGPT. You'll wanna put a little bit more work into like the actual slides and what you want in the slides, just so that it gives you a better output. Or what you can do is you can basically take a video like this, for example, get the transcript and then just paste that into Gamma and say, create me a presentation based upon this transcript. But as you can see here, I'll just do this for the sake of the example, paste this in here, all these different slides that we have. And then we're gonna wanna do generate notes from an outline, continue to prompt editor. And then from here, you'll have all these different slides here that it's already basically just automatically showing you exactly how it's going to do card by card. And I like to just generate here. You want to write for a specific ICP, change that, and then you can actually use the theme that you want to use for the presentation itself. So I just will just, pick on this one. And then you can also use, if you want to use AI image ads, if you want to use stock photos, web images, so you can choose a whole bunch of different features from here. And then you go ahead and hit generate. And then it takes a little bit, I think typically takes like a minute or two to actually generate the whole Gamma. So I'll just come back when it's done. So as you can see here, it's generating this Gamma doc here live actually in front of me. This is the style that we went through. Now you can obviously change this to, fit exactly how you want it to look. Now, as you can see here, it's putting in certain AI image-based ads. You can obviously modify this to your liking, but this is gonna give you a pretty good presentation that you can use for lead magnets. You can use this for a VSL. You can use this for a video. There's so many different use cases to Gamma, and it's really one of those ones that you should be using within your marketing stack. And it comes out pretty good. Like, look at this stuff. It comes out really good. That is the last AI tool that I have for you guys. So if you think about it, these 5 AI tools cover the entire marketing process. Perplexity helps you understand your market. Claude helps you write your messaging. OpenArt helps you create your ads. ElevenLabs helps you produce videos. Gamma helps you build funnels and presentations. And look, these are generally the only AI tools we use, but knowing the tools is one thing. Knowing how to connect them, build a cohesive strategy around them, and actually get results from paid ads, that's a whole different animal. And if you're a tech company and you want help with that side of it, building the whole system out so it actually generates pipeline, there's a link below where you can watch a video breakdown of exactly how it works and you can book a call with me. Other than that, make sure to like the video, drop a comment with what your favorite marketing tools are right now. I'm curious to see what you guys are using, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.